Hello and welcome here in the VICTAM newsroom. My name is Gerrit Heikoop, and in this episode I'm going to try to explore what's new, what's hot and what's exciting at the VICTAM trade show. And one of the things going on here are the workshops and conferences upstairs. In this episode I'm talking to Justyna Maczynska, who is the Regional Quality and Regulatory Manager for Asia Pacific at Trouw Nutrition. Justyna, welcome to our studio.
Hi, welcome.
You were a speaker at the GMP Plus workshop. Let's start with the very basics. What is GMP Plus?
GMP Plus, this is a Dutch feed assurance scheme.
Yeah, it's all about food and feed safety, right?
Yes, exactly.
And you shared your experience as a big company, how you work with this protocol. What was your key message here today?
So my key message was actually, three key points for companies. Invest and build a feed safety quality culture through your organization. Second, risk assessment, focus on this. You cannot analyze and control all the risks, so choose your battles. And the message number three, it's due to the time we live, so invest in technology-enabled solutions, because those will help and make your process efficient.
Okay, sounds very simple, right? A little bit of culture, a little bit of risk assessment, and then some technology.
Yeah.
But I believe in practice it's not like that.
No, that's why every company, I would say it's not like this. Every company does it differently, but each company has the same goal. So you have to choose what fits your business, because one size does not fit all. Yeah. And you have to make your choices.
And can you take us a little bit along in your company, in Trouw Nutrition? How did you make which choices did you make and how did you come up with those?
Okay. So in our company, what we have developed is our own feed-to-food safety system. It's a global program, but locally applied. We did develop 5 pillars which are implemented across the globe. So we do not make differences whether the company is based in Asia, in Europe, or in Australia. Everybody works according to the same rules. We do focus on certified quality systems, traceability, monitoring and control, risk management, and also as our products may contain lots of ingredients, we carefully defined rules for ingredient and supplier assessment and management.
All right, but I can imagine, first thing you say is we said same rules across the globe. From a consumer perspective, that would give me a lot of trust because it doesn't matter where it's produced.
Yes.
I can imagine from a production perspective, that means that in certain areas you're way over designing your safety rules, or how does that work?
I would not say that you're over-designing your safety rules. I mean, safety is safety, you know? You cannot say that customers in one region, they are less or they can absorb more risks than the others. What we do
No,
is...
I think it's the other way around. I think in certain areas there might be less risk than in others.
Yes, that's why what we have is the risk assessment and the monitoring program, because in specific regions we monitor more contaminants than in other regions due to the localization. So,
Okay, so if I understand you correctly, you kind of made a derivative or your own interpretation of the GMP Plus framework.
Yes, well, our framework is, it's not, as you said, actually, it does, our framework contains externally driven requirements and internally driven.
Exactly.
And the externally driven are those feed schemes like GMP Plus and also legal requirements that you have in every country.
Of course.
Yes.
So that's kind of the middle part, the risk assessment and applying the rules. Let's zoom in on culture a bit. How were you able to establish a risk-aware culture in your company?
How? Well, here I would say maybe like this. So in our system, we do focus on 5 pillars, but there is one, is a pillar number 6, and those are people.
Yes.
And people can make it and break it. They are the success of many organizations. So for us, what do? Is we really, first it starts with committed management as best companies and, business resilient risk behaviors, it starts with the top management. Yeah. Then we do have lots of platforms, lots of academies, sharing, sharing platforms that you can exchange knowledge, you can align with other colleagues. We do also move our people around. So when we do audits, then our Asian colleagues, they can go to Europe and the other way around. So it's just really rotation and openness.
Wow, sounds great and very practical. Starts with top management commitment,
Yes.
having the resources available, and then rotate your people around so you get cross-fertilization, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, your third point was about technology.
Yeah.
We are in a trade show full of technology and innovation, but
Yes.
technology comes at a cost. So if you could have a tip for our viewers, who would say, okay, Justyna, where do I start? What is some key innovation or technology that you would recommend to everyone?
What do
No,
we...
maybe not to everyone, but that would be a
Yes.
good first step.
Okay, what I would recommend, and maybe this is also to follow what we do, is many companies like, feed manufacturers and so on, they handle ingredients. And what you need to do there is a quick assessment. You need to eliminate risks and you need to know, okay, am I taking it or not? Because the customer is waiting for the feed.
Yeah.
What do we do is the NIR. NIR check. This is the near infrared spectrophotometry. So it's a special, it's equipment. And actually, yesterday and today we are launching the mobile version of NIR, which is even more, I would say, customer friendly.
What do you mean with a mobile version? You can
because
do a
usually-
spectrum analysis with your mobile?
Usually it's like, mobile, I mean, you can move it from one place to another.
Not with my mobile phone.
No,
It's a
not-
mobile
Yeah, but
solution.
your results will get to the mobile phone. So that's the thing. But it's just the size-wise. You know, it's not the desktop that you have to have place.
Yeah,
And
you can
it
move it around.
occupies some space, but you can have something that you carry, you know, in your hand. So yeah, with NIR, I would say this is a tool that everybody should have. We do use it every day. We run hundreds of thousands tests on a yearly basis, and then it helps you to, first of all, it reduces the speed that you are waiting for the analysis. You don't produce waste, so it's also sustainable. It brings more speed and efficiency how you are evaluating your ingredients. So I would say, this is, I would recommend.
No, it's a
this,
very
definitely.
good and very practical tip. And if you
Yeah.
weren't aware, they are now mobile as well, so you can move them quickly
Yes,
around the
exactly.
facility.
Yes.
Well, Justyna, thank you very much for sharing these very practical tips and insights how you are managing food and feed safety more specifically at Trouw Nutrition. And if you're interested to learn more about the GMP Plus framework, make sure you check out the other video here at the VICTAM International YouTube page, which I had with Johan Den Hartog, who is the General Manager of the GMP Plus framework. If you want to learn more about feed processing and the latest trends and innovations in general, subscribe to our YouTube channel or sign up for our newsletter at victam.com. But the most important thing, I hope to see you in person at VICTAM International 2019 in Cologne or back here in Bangkok for VICTAM Asia 2020. Thank you for watching.